have a lot that looks like it got hit by mortar fire over the last 5 years.
It's bad.
It's a
Yeah, I mean,
disservice to the kids. Let's face it, first touch is everything.
Right.
And you send the ball and it's right on and it hits one of those quads.
Yeah, it just,
I mean,
I just think we could do better, and it's frustrating to go to these other communities, some are smaller than ours, and they have nicer stuff, and I'm like, what the hell are we doing? It's just frustrating, so.
Well, my thoughts on that, Jim, if you're done, Rex,
yeah,
is, we have something to work with over here. Even if we decide to go to this property, which would be located back over here, you can bring an excavator in a D9 and tear it up and level it and everything. It's gonna take time for that grass to grow. You're gonna have, a delay in a year off in soccer before that field's even ready. Build on what we have over here. They're gonna be playing on it this year no matter what, if we do anything or not. So if we end up putting a track around, take the fence, the backside, crop it down from, 5, 6 foot down to 4 foot, redress that up. The track would be 1/4 of a mile around there. We're not gonna do much damage to the fields themselves, and each year improve upon that. Back here, once you spend the money, you're done.
There's space over here where the old middle school was, where they have filled in, and there's a nice, I know it's owned by the school district, but it's a nice crowned, big lot, and if you had to, you could gradually do a couple fields a year. You'd have to talk to the school district, and set up a couple fields where the middle school used to be, and rotate every couple years to do a couple fields. I don't know, I'm just throwing something out there. And it's not just, it's not just about soccer, it's just the whole premise of having a nice spot for the community to go to that doesn't look beat up. That's really my, yes, I like soccer, I'm involved, true, but it's more than that. So,
It's
I
not
just wanna
gonna-
understand what's going on.
It's not gonna be like a brand new house right now. You have to build upon what we have, and we have limited resources, so I'm trying to use.
No, I get all of it. I'm here at a lot of these meetings, or I'm watching them online, I've been coming to these meetings for a lot of years, I know the limitations of the budget, so.
Mhm. But as far as trying to think that we're gonna go over there and destroy the soccer field, we're not gonna destroy it.
No,
We're gonna
I just-
improve upon what we have.
I just don't wanna be here a year from now, or 15, 16 months from now, and we're still talking about it, and we're coming up to that deadline where it's gotta make a commitment for these art funds, and no further, either direction, either option, that's all I'm saying.
I
so.
think the board, correct me guys if I'm wrong, for the last couple of months, we've been talking about kinda scrapping that project and moving over to here, because that's really not gonna go nowhere.
Well, I don't know, my memory's going bad, but I have partaken in zero
As far as
of those
this,
conversations.
thing is,
When did we have a conversation
Jim's-
about scrapping and going and doing any of it? I don't,
in Jim's defense.
that's what I'm so kinda, maybe I'm out in the cold here, I don't know, did I miss something?
It was just brought up last meeting.
Last meeting, it's the first I've heard of it. I've heard nothing of it prior to
I
that.
understand
so.
his frustration, you know, we can't continue to just kick it on down the.
I agree.
Because number one, we're under, parameters to, have it spoken for, so to speak, by 2024. And we have to expend the funds by December 31st of 26. So if we wait too much longer, we're not gonna be able to meet those deadlines. You know, that's my frustration with the issue down here with educational highway. You know, they keep on saying, well, you utilize, ARP funds. Well, I got news for you. You're not gonna utilize ARP funds because it's too late already. Because they're not gonna improve that road until such time Mercy Health's in there constructed and ready to go into business. Because it would be, if you improve that road now, and then once Mercy decides to build, all those cranes, all those heavy trucks, all that construction equipment is gonna beat that road to death and that bridge to death. And then you're gonna have to do it all over again. So, as far as using park monies for that, it's out the window right now.
sorry, Jeff, just one. You
we need to make a decision. We need to make a decision, I agree,
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, thank you.
Vanessa?
Vanessa Tischer, 4692 Hummel. What is the board's position on abandoned homes? I have a home on my street that has, the property taxes are being paid, and as of last year, the grass is being mowed, but nobody's lived in it since 2019. Nobody's maintained the house itself.
Give us an address, send them up for an inspection. That's where it starts. Send that to Jennifer,
I think I think what you're gonna see is, you know, they have to do an inspection on it, and if it's uninhabitable, and there's issues like that,
That's her
then they
address.
can move on it, but if it's a house that, I mean, by them paying the taxes and mowing the yard, and I'm not sure what house you're, I haven't.
4711,
I have no idea which one it
Yeah.
is.
which street?
mine,
Hummel.
Hummel. The original owner passed away in 2019, and the current owner is doing nothing with the property.
His son.
But
Yes. The
Let
first
me
thing we
sit
do
there.
is send the fire chief up, do an inspection.
I know there's foundation problems, I know there's mold. So, I mean, at that point, what does that inspection require? I mean, who does the initial inspection?
I think it's you get somebody from the health department
Yep.
out of town, and the fire chief does a walkthrough too.
Anything else from the public? Well, excuse me. Then, which, executive session we going in here?
Well, if I need section 6.
I didn't see it, six. Oh, okay. Okay, at this time, we're gonna have a 5-minute recess and then go into executive session for, discuss details related to security arrangements and emergency response protocols for the public body or public office. If disclosure of the material discussed could reasonably be expected to jeopardize the security of the public body or public office.
Is that your request?
Hmm?
'Cause this is news to me.
Yeah,
That's yours?
this is the way we're doing things.
Okay.
Do you wanna hear a second?
We're going into a 5-minute recess. Rex just asked what we're going into executive for.
Oh, my apologies, I thought he said.
No, you weren't asking, he was just asking for what we're
Yeah, I
going
was,
into executive session
I'm not
for.
sure what this is.
Can't say that here because of security.
Everybody's looking. So have a nice 5-minute recess. Thanks, folks, for coming up tonight.
Could you update them on what you
Appreciate it.
guys did? Could you update them on what you guys did?
You wanted to meet tomorrow? Yeah, you see where she's, raising the like GoFundMe page for legal defense? See that?
Well, no,
That's
but
supposed to the
their
guy.
work called me and they're like, it's not, though. I said, it's
That's
alright.
supposed to, that's supposed to.
And no one shows up.
Bob came out
Yeah.
and John was like,
Well, I
well,
didn't
let's
think,
promote to the board now, he must.
well, I didn't think anybody was gonna show because they were just supposed to set the date, so the other one.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
Did you, I didn't hear what they said, they didn't tell me yet.
Yeah.
Said they were gonna